the next morning. Morning, Harmonia. Let's give it her all again today. So, I mean, basically... I don't know. It'll act up sometimes. Gee, 10 out of 10 best word. The bulk of the spring water, or basically. But what about the rest of the spring water? Good question. Girder! Hey, Girder. And Timber. And Timber, too. And Timber. Oh, and Timber, too. Sorry for the holdup. As of today, the Girder crew is open and ready for business. You are? That means... That's right. I've still got a long way to go, but I think I'm getting back the old feel for my carpentry. He's been practicing non-stop since yesterday. He didn't even sleep. Neither did I really last night, apart from like 20 minutes. And the boss made the two of us chumps stay up all night with him, of course. Said you want to make a paradise, right? And oh man, I died laughing and crying. What got? What? What got? Oh, if you want to add any facilities or anything, we're your crew. Really? You bet. My skills might not be up to snuff. Put my all into it. We can take care of preparing your land for building as well, of course. Preparing it? That's right. This place is all just barren wasteland, ain't it? Haven't you noticed that you can't even get through most of it? Yeah. The area around our house is all like that, in fact. Sorry, I laughed and hit send. I can't breathe. Bulk of the spring water. Is that what the last part should be called when I cut this up into parts later? It'll be called Bulk of the Spring Water. Rocks and fallen trees are all over, and it's tough to climb up some places. Can't even get into most of it. Oh, right. Of course you can't just build on top of that kind of wasteland, huh? That's right. I'll leave the land up to me and my boys, too. We'll prepare it and you'll get it all cleared out and ready to build. And then you can build those facilities you'll be wanting. Oh, of course. And this goes for both building facilities and clearing land. You're gonna need Pokémon materials for all this work we're talking about. Materials, huh? You mean stuff like that sturdy vine you wanted for practice? That's it. Those are exactly the kinds of materials. You can get them from requests. Here, I'll give you an overview of what you need to do to build a facility. First, you do your requests, right? You get together all the materials on Poké that you'll need for preparing the land. Then you give us, the Girder crew, a holler and... we'll prepare the land for you, right? Once it's all prepared, you can build your facilities on it. Then you'll have to repeat the whole mess to make yourself a facility. You do your requests. You get together all the materials and Poké that you need for your facility. And we can build it for you. That's about it, huh? Well, you've got to start with preparing the land anyway. Just call us when you're ready. Thanks, Girder. I think I get it. Harmonia, looks like we're one step closer to making our paradise. Let's prepare all this wasteland and make ourselves some facilities that'll help us out on our adventures. Ah, too bad I'm allergic to that. Advice bulletin. Materials have been added to the X menu. Now you can see which materials you need for preparing land or building facilities. Is that the, oh, I was thinking the middle one because I'm thinking the dungeons there. Materials for preparing land. Pleasant Plain, I need one more rich soil. This looks faintly familiar to me now. For building facilities. But I assume I can't build them until I have, like, a place that they can go on to, probably? All sorts of different type dojos. Berries and seeds. Oran field, eye drop field, blast field. I'd probably want the berries and seeds or something like that. I thought I got like 3 precious branches. Did I give them all to him? I thought I only needed to give him 1. Oh, it was a sturdy branch, not precious branch. So I need rich soil, I guess, and a whole bunch of rich soil and precious branch. I don't know. Let's see here. There's a rich soil. Precious branch. Anything that has both? There's that one there. I need more soil, though, I think. I think I need 2 branches anyway. Ah. Here. Save for later here. Talk to Gerda to prepare areas that those areas have signposts to place facilities. Core gameplay loop activate. Okay. Let's see here. And then the next one was this. Give me the topical bottle. Add the job. Yep. Do that. Job, give me the topical bottles. Add it to your job list. Okay, so let's see. With the materials there, I need just the one precious soil there. But then I need 2 and 2, or the rich soil and stuff. So, I mean, I probably have to do, like, both of these anyway. Get rich soil times 2 and then something else that isn't a precious branch. Potentially. Sure, let's do this one. Nope, that's deleting, apparently. You're welcome to the request counter. Which job do you want? This. Alright, to leave for the job, give me the topical bottle. I've been streaming for 4.5 hours here. Press gate is now open. So I might just do this day, and then I might grab a little bit of food. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, man. Do something like that. Go ahead and save again, just in case, because I like to do that. Whoops. Please save. I do feel my tummy rumbling a little bit. So maybe I'd grab some cereal or something and then come here and munch. This, yeah, that hotkey works here. So I can always turn off my camera and then munch and stuff. How's it going there, Reggie Bump? Afternoon. One of the few times I'm streaming at, afternoon in your time zone. During my 24-hour streams and stuff. I think we should ban the word bulk of the spring water just for good measure. Anima did donate 50. She can ban a second word if she wants. Oh, that's a dead end there. Could do 2. Would you like to go on? I initially had it at like 30 when I first posted it like a few days ago, but then I was like, you know, I'm gonna do like 25 here. I set it to that like this morning. I didn't cringe at that one. At least you didn't post cringe this time, but you still must die. Sorry, I'm late. Got held up at a mall by people who took an hour to get a drink. Oh, am I supposed to enjoy this pizza without my drink? But no worries there. Welcome on in. We're not too far into the game here yet. We just... Oh my god. There's Kecleon. Loose hair. That is not one of mine. Maybe it came off of like this blanket or something here. Maybe it's like a string or something. This citrus berry is so expensive, man. Keeps giving me Kecleon shops everywhere. Keep on powering up Vine Whip here, I guess. We're only degree level 13. This Pokemon can learn a new move, but must forget an old move first. Oh, maybe there are some situations where I would want that. But I can go relearn it at any time anyway, so let's just go ahead and keep all the moves that I can keep on powering up and stuff like that. But I could see myself linking that sometime later. Maybe towards the end of the game, I'd probably relearn that and link that and do stuff with that. So I would probably do. I'm here to hold my stance I gave a few months back about this game. Refresh all our memories. Last seed. What be that stance? Let's see here. Would you like to go on? I would love to go on here. So I think we were going up to the 6th floor on this one. Swaddle picked up the Pecha Berry, Zinc Band. It keeps on generating this exact same dead end over and over and over again. Something's going on with the seeding here. Something a little bit funny. But yeah. Quagsire is a beast crime lord. Yeah, that's what we found out so far from playing this game. Gates is better than Super solely in terms of story. Why did everyone leave? That's how bad of a take that was. Everyone left. Everyone's gonzo. There. They finally decided to come back. Okay, well. Away we go. Here. I feel like going up now. I don't feel like going up anymore. I've changed my mind. What the heck is this? A lot of poison gases in the way. What does that mean? What? Oh my word, strong. Gosh dang it, man. It could always be a bannable offense. Here. Don't leave a SA Twitch chat, don't leave a SA Twitch chat. Yeah, I figured that it might be similar to a door there. I assume I need something specific to go through. You arrived at the floor where the topical bottle is. I bet you this Timpole is, I almost said Tynamo there, is not a celebrity. I'll grab that elixir there, because why not? Okay, yoink. Give me this stupid topical bottle. Took the requested item. Great job! Sweet. About to escape from the dungeon. Is that okay? Yeah, go. Escape from the dungeon. Well, Harmonia successfully completed the request at the mountain pass. Sweet. Thanks for getting the topical bottle. Whoa, you look like me. Well, I'm streaming. Here. I'll give you this as a reward. Receive 200 Poke. Welcome back, Anima. Receive Precious Branch. Receive Rich Soils sent to the deposit box. Receive Reviver Seed. Receive 40 Paradise Points. I can redeem those for cool prizes. Paradise Points are what you need to make Paradise bigger. Get more points and your Paradise rank will rise. You can get Paradise Points by completing jobs. Well, it's just right into the next morning. I might grab some food. And we might just leave this with the all-out war that could potentially break out in the chat here. I don't know if there would be anything story-intensive coming up here. I don't know if it want me to do a few jobs and get materials. Hopefully that, and then it'd be like a good excuse to eat and stuff. I think I might just grab some cereal. And yeah, maybe I'll grab a bunch of Haskaps and stuff, and I'll put them in there. And that'll be like super tasty and just better fuel me up for this event and stuff, is what I'm thinking. So, the current local time is 10:38 a.m. I think I'm taking my first brief BRB break here. Should I put the little bit meter on this screen here too? Can a mini basket have it in the cereal on the side? I don't know if I have quite enough on my bushes for a mini basket. This is the first year that they're actually producing full-size berries. They're producing a decent few, but it's not like it's completely covered or anything like that. Yeah, I'm going to be back here shortly. Because I'll just eat while I play, because I want to maximize my playtime. So I'm just going to be back in like 5 to 6 minutes or something like that, grabbing cereal and picking berries and stuff. I'll be back soon. Alright, I make my grand return here. I went out, I grabbed a bowl of cereal that I'll be munching here, and I did go out and I picked berries, and now I have a whole bunch of Haskaps. So, I'll probably a whole bunch of those onto my cereal and also be, like, munching some ones here. I've been growing these bushes for a few years, so it's nice to finally be seeing them, like, producing full-size berries. And it's nice to go out there and just, like, fill up a bowl. Where's the weird 2-for-1 that I found here? They're weird berries in that sometimes they make, like, a 2-in-1 kind of weird thing. I swear there was one of these in here. Here, like this. Where, I appreciate the 150 bits there, Anima.
Woo Fruit Party.
I don't know if it's some sort of, like, mutation kind of thing that results in it sometimes with some berries, but sometimes it generates like 2 berries in one, and then it does like that. So, it's still tasty, like it's still perfectly edible, there's nothing wrong with it, but I've noticed that they do them sometimes, just Haskaps in general. But yeah, there's a, another 2-for-1 here. So you have like, inside the skin of one, 2 berries sticking out. Wow. So, hey, just more juicy goodness, but you know, it's kind of crazy how they develop like that sometimes. Crazy how nature be like that. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have camera off, go into, like, boring content creator mode. I also brought a bunch of tomatoes down here. They're not ready for the season yet. It's still a little bit early for in the season. These are just store-bought tomatoes. Hello, hello, Frazzy. So it's been a while. B, are these Haskaps? Yes, they are. And now I'm going to munch them because I need energy because it's 24-hour stream. So I gotta eat sometimes during this, so it's time for boring content creator mode with like camera off and little commentary. Morning, Harmonia. Let's give it our all again today. I don't know what kind of debate I missed here in the meanwhile. Yeah, I'm gonna add a whole bunch of Haskaps to my cereal, which I have not done since last year. And that'll be really good and tasty and awesome and stuff. So I just went out to my bushes. I brought a little bowl out there. I picked a whole bunch. And yeah, this should help me fuel up. We had a great event. Shut. I'm refueling and I'm continuing to go. You're not stopping me here. You're gonna hear like cereal sounds here and there. If you want to prepare some land, then the girder crew's all you need. Want to prepare some land? Only the land shown in the bright areas can be prepared. The dark areas can't be chosen yet. Start by choosing the area in the center. Okay. What kind of place do you want it to be? A cool place. Long story short, we restarted the Gen 5 controversy of design controversy of 2013. Here. Yeah, do the thing. Oh, and then I'll prepare it to be a real nice, pleasant plane, okay? Yep. Go ahead. House Captain cereal is so good. Is that gen where every design is fugly and I love it. Alright, it's all prepared. Go check it out when you've got a sec. Your very first land's been prepared. I don't know why, but I'm getting kind of choked up about it. Alright, let's celebrate. I'll give you the materials you need for an Oran field. Take them. An Oran field is one of the facilities you can make here in paradise. But, well, I'm sorry, but I can't make any facilities from here. When you want to build a facility, you've got to go to the land you've prepared. Check out the signboards you'll find there. So if you want to build that Oran field, go to that land we just prepared and look at the signboard there to get started. Okay. I'll do that. Rich soil. Receive the Oran berry. Wait, there was a cap on it? Okay, so I guess to get into paradise in the first place, you have to walk past our house. Welcome to true creative controls of land. Okay. There's one of these signboards and press A to call a girder. You'll then be able to build a facility at the location of the signboard. All you need to remember is that when you want to build something, stand in front of the signboard and press A. Good to go. If we need more controversy, don't worry. I could rant for hours and hours about how Super Mystery Dungeon is the greatest game ever made. That should annoy enough explorers of Sky players. Is it one specific facility here? Or what facility do you want to build? Or is there options? I guess there's options. I assume that there's probably a way to change what's in what place after the fact, and it doesn't just lock you in forever. I don't know. I don't know. Is there a spot that I'd like more for my seed farm? Because I think I want to make that. There? Here? Here. The all girder. So hold on. From the initial ones here, it's all sorts of different seed fields. And there's space for 3 things here. Berries and seeds. So it'd be like a mix. But yeah. I don't think the location you choose affects the facility efficiency. No, I didn't think that it would. I was just wondering if it was locked in place. Where it's like, you can't change the location of it later. That's what I was wondering. I kind of want that, but do I want it in this place? Oh, whatever. Berries and seeds, you want to build it? Alright, come on, you 2 slackers. Yes, boss. Oh, it's just a shop? Would you look at that? It's done. Built your berries and seeds for you. Was that Mr. Girder helped me with a bit of business? You see, I was so glad to hear that he has returned to work and is building again. Oh, you can, but you have to build it again. Oh. I have to do my best as well. Call me if you need anything else. Maybe I would prefer an Oranberry farm then after all. That might help me out more. Huh. Huh. If... of curiosity. Text is so slow. Doesn't look like you've got the materials for that one. You get them. Okay, so you would still be able to, like, do that. But, like, I kind of want to get the one farm. So don't mind me if I just say... Don't mind me. Get more Oranberries long term, because I feel like I'm gonna go through a lot of them. What was that, like 2 out of 6? On those bosses? Making good progress then. Yeah, that's right. But I might need to do this again. But that's okay. Gives me a chance to eat. So, whatever. Watch it again, because the cutscene was so amazing the first time. Do it. I'm adding more Haskaps into my meal. Mine was prepared to be a pleasant plain. Alright, it's all prepared. Go check it out when you got a sec. There's gotta be some way to get the text to go faster. Can't believe they made this game buggier than Skyrim. That's right. Come on! Oh! Receive rich soil. I'm on a time limit here. Move faster. Yeah, that's just that. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that's true there. Gates is a Civilization 6 of PMD. It lets me build facilities, but it's overshadowed by its predecessor. I've never actually played Civ 5. I've heard good things about it. I have not heard great things about Civ 7. Advisory Bulletin. But I heard that even after Civ 6 was out, a lot of people kept on playing Civ 5. I know that Civ 7 is out. A lot of people are continuing to play Civ 6 because a lot of people aren't happy with what Civ 7 did. One day I would like to try out Civ 7 just to give it a go. But I'm not really going out of my way to do it or anything. I wouldn't think here. Civ 6 is good. I enjoy playing it at least. But I know that a lot of people kept on playing Civ 5. Alright. This'll be the place with farms. It'll have, like, this stuff or something or other. Here, Oran Field. I've only ever played Civ 6, same. It's okay, we'll all enjoy playing Civilization in 5 years once all the expansions are out and it's on sale. Yeah, we probably will, won't we? You're not wrong. Look at that, we built your Oran Field for you! I once had Mr. Girder help me with a bit of business, you see. I'm so glad to hear that he has returned to work at his building again. I'll have to do my best as well. Call me if you need anything else. Isn't Civ 7 also on the Switch too, and uses like mouse controls or something? Or is planned to be on it? I could always pick it up on my Switch too. This is the Oran Field, give me your Oranberry. But right now, I think I'd rather just play other games. Civ 7 doesn't really look like something that interests me all that much. From what I've seen and heard of it. One day, like, again, I'd like to try it one day, but, like, meh. I'm not really in a rush for that. So, like, I, 'cause, 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 like, I, 'cause I got Civ 6 on a massive sale, played it with all the settings set to go as slow as possible, played it for about 86 hours in under a week, then banned myself from ever touching it again. You know. Here, let me find a thingamabob here. Oh, Civ 7's on Switch 1? Really? Hold on. Let's see here. When it comes to Civ 6, here's the thing that I can show. Let me, So, I only started playing Civilization 6 because it was basically my university textbook for a use of history in video games class that I was taking several years ago, where we had to write, like, regular reports on the way that it used history, like, what arguments is it making about, like, the barbarians and stuff like that? What are things that you're noticing around the world? What ways is it abstracting the past? So you had to do, like, one overall essay in the class about, like, whatever historical set game you wanted. I did Assassin's Creed 2. And you did, like, reports regularly throughout the class, and that was on Civilization. And it could be any civilization. It didn't have to be Civ 6. I did Civ 6 just because, like, most recent one, and I would try that out. But the professor was like, you can do, like, any civilization. Just do, like, regular, reports on that. So I think we did, like, 3 reports throughout the class on that. So this is all I did on the channel, was, like, one playthrough, one map that I guess was over 10 hours here, it looks like. And then the following summer, if I was out of town and I wanted something to play, and I was looking at my library like, what should I play? I can't stream anyway. So there's one game that I did on the channel, led to, almost 100 hours that I now have in Civ 6. Even though I've only done, like, a single game on the channel, and that's it. So, you know, there's that. Just figured I'd throw that out there. I did one singular game on the channel for our class, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoops, there goes 100 hours! You know how it be. You know how it be with Civ. Anyway, more, cereal here. We need more Civ 6 gameplay? Tell you what, I end this really early. Let's do some Civ 6. No, that's gonna take, like, so long to finish a whole nother game, though, isn't it? That's gonna be a whole lot more than a 25-hour cherry stream like last year. This is my most played game? All time ever, if I had to guess, probably Minecraft. The one with, like, the most quantifiable hours that I can check, Dead by Daylight. 100-hour stream. If we got done with this early, we need Civ 6. If I get this done in, like, record time and it's like, wow, there's still, like, 5 or 6 hours to go, I could potentially do Civ 6. What the heck was I about to do? Yep, good old DVD. Though, maybe, hold on. Would it be Smash Ultimate or, Dead by Daylight that I have more hours in? It might actually be kind of close. I had a lot of hours in Smash 4. Way more hours than I had with, Smash Ultimate. It might be something like Smash 4. I've not checked it, like, in a whole long time. I can look for some more, rich soil, I guess, in the meantime, while I'm munching here. But yeah, in terms of something that I can easily check, like, right on Steam or something like that, probably Dead by Daylight. Smash Ultimate is probably up there as well. If I, put in my Switch and stuff. This is rich soil. Where's rich soil with 200? I'll take rich soil for 200. Sure, I mean... Sure, that. Tropical gift. Check your hours on Minecraft through third-party stuff. There's... Across so many different computers growing up and... all that. There's no way that I'd be able to find, like, how many hours I have on Minecraft nowadays, but I would just presume that that's probably the most hours. As you're preparing to look at the job board, I think, now that you'd have a choice once you're done with the paradise. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a thingamabob here. And, you know, one of the things that was suggested to do during this 24-hour cherry stream in the polls there was do, like, a little bit of Helldivers or some other multiplayer game. That's what we should do with Civ 6. Everyone that owns the game, get in. Let's do a massive game of Civ 6. Wait, if it's a multiplayer, it takes, like, forever for everyone to lock in their turns anyway. Let's play Gates to Infinity at the same time as Civ 6, and then I play Gates while I'm waiting for everyone to take their turns. Let's just do that. Easy peasy. Everyone hop on Civ 6 right now. Then I go quiet because I got much. But then no ducks. I rigged up the ducks to be on this layout. If we hit the ducks goal, we'll have the ducks going while I'm still doing Gates to Infinity. I rigged it up to essentially take the spot that like, my camera takes here, if I turn that on. There's a way that I rigged it up a couple days ago. I don't know how the hell I do Civ, but I'm not serious about the idea, so. Ban yourself from ever installing that time sync again. I guess I would probably need to download it too here. Have 1.4k hours in Terraria, 1.3k in Stardew Valley, and 500 in Bloons Tower Defense 6. Another one! Yeah, Dead by Daylight, I think it's 1500 if you total up my different things. What does it say on Steam here? It doesn't show because I have to update. But I'm pretty sure my main account is 1300 hours, and then I have like 200 to 300-ish on my old account. Something like that. And then a little bit on the Switch version when I was just trying it out for funsies. Yeah, I think that there's no chance that I'm finding my Minecraft hours, I wouldn't think. I mean, I started playing Minecraft in beta 1.6. So, I mean, I've been playing it for a while. But yeah. Gates to Infinity, but the Twitch chat gets to control the enemy Pokemon. Highlight Nude Can Dream. That's what we should do instead of a Civ 6. Show it just not the oldest stats? What, it would... I don't think that it would show beta 1.6 there. Is that what you're saying? It would show it, implying it would show beta 1.6, just not the oldest stats, implying it wouldn't show beta 1.6? Let's just move this way. I cringe. I was kind of hoping you'd just move in there, but I mean... Gotta find those stairs. Come on. There we go. Knew it had to be around here. But yeah, I probably have a whole bunch of Smash Ultimate. And half of it is probably from commentating rather than playing it. So like my hours in Smash Ultimate make it look like I have so many hours playing the game. But really, actually playing myself, not all that much. A lot of it is commentating. And hosting like events and tournaments and stuff. Well, don't have to do another thing. Like, if I were to check out of curiosity, if I hit this button on the thingamabob, and then I did like, what have we got going on here? I booted that up just in case we went to that. When was the last time I played Smash Ultimate? I popped in a whole bunch of things to see if they were how they worked on the Switch too. Okay, so about 1200 on Smash Ultimate. I knew it was somewhere around there at least. Something like that. Alright, go ahead and put that back into sleep mode. Wow, all the sniffles. Quite a decent few. But there's not really any one given thing that I stream a whole lot of nowadays. Like, I used to go ham on multiplayer games way back when. All the way up until my early content creation days. But then I had the thought, wait, why continue playing this game that I already have so many hours in when I can instead go and experience something that I've never experienced before? And now I just play mostly single-player games, rather than multiplayer crazy time sinks. Or crazy things like Civ that are single/multiplayer, and, or just time sinks anyway. And, pretty soon we're gonna hit 220, I believe? Games covered on the channel, 225? A full playthrough is done on the channel, which is a whole lot of different video games covered. Bit of a badge of honor there, having so many different games under my belt. Sure, do that. So I like doing that nowadays. So I don't really put a massive ton of hours into like any one given thing. The thing that I probably put the most hours into regularly is Smash Ultimate, and even that is pretty on and off. The only time that I stream it is like when an event comes up. Like Fragapalooza in a month and a half. I'll be doing 3 tournaments and stuff. How many hours did you have in DBD? I'm kind of glad that my hours didn't exceed where they're currently at with DBD. I feel like even where they're already at as is a bit excessive. Let's want to join the team. Does someone have an idea for a zebra's nickname here? The electric zebra? Is your amiibo scanning? Your Philip that's just now back to this? Yeah, I've been watching a decent bit of like gameplay and like animation and stuff like that. I have not played Dead by Daylight in like many, many months. Shocker. Well, let's see it. Watch, it's gonna misinput one of the. Oh my god. Sure. With the 3 exclamation points. What the heck? I'm allergic to misinputs. Whatever. No exclamation points then. The game clearly doesn't want it. Well, fine. I'll try one more time. Okay. Sure. Appreciate it, Anima. Do-do-do-do-do. Get out of here, though. Sorry, dude. Oh, come on. Why do I keep thinking it's gonna be on yes by default? Whoa. Let's go at nothing there. Num num. Yeah, I like Hascups and cereal. Oh, that works. Ah! No! I know this is not very effective, but I just want to build it up. It doesn't seem like it's that much of a damage drop-off anyway. Who left me? Why? Here. Oh my god. Why does this keep happening? What is wrong with this game? I genuinely do not understand why that keeps happening. Guess you keep changing your mind about us, huh? After the floor where the OpenGL gift is. I better get it fast so that we have maximum time ample enough to play Civ 6. No. Yeah, that can potentially be handy, but I'm used to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games where they just get, like, wrecked immediately when they're on their own. Whoops. Let's not do that out of force of habit. I guess this is the game where they started giving you the heads up there. Screw it. Die. To the stratosphere. I wonder if I closed this and opened it again, if it would get rid of those dots. Maybe. There we go. To the ranch. Taken out back by Quagsire. Yep, that's fine. Wow, I did it! Yeah, that is true there. Familiar face from Super Mystery Dungeon there. Thanks for getting the topical gift. I'm giving you this as a reward, and I won't turn you to stone. Though I was kind of falsely blamed for that, but don't worry about that. Achieve 40 Paradise points. Paradise rank has reached bronze. What's more, you've received a prize for raising the rank. Your bag can now hold up to 32 things. Now you can build a new type of facility, Sunken Treasure. That's a mini game that I remember, I'm pretty sure. Now you can build a new type of facility, Blinker Field. Now you can build a new type of facility, Quagsire's Shack of Evil, Totterfield. Now you can build a new type of facility, Stunfield. You can build a new type of facility, Prize Palace. When do I get the V-Wheel? Bug Dojo. Build a new type of facility, Poison Dojo. I can build a new type of facility. Rock dojo. Received reviver seed. Received aura berry. Received grass gift. And yeah. I'm almost done with my cereal here, so like I still have the jug of milk down here. I just took it down with me and got my cereal made, so I might just drink the milk from the bowl in front of me and then take like another BRB break to just bring this stuff upstairs, and I can come back and like actually chill out and stuff. You know. Fun fact, Stunseed backwards spells a popular internet meme. Ah, yes. It does indeed. No. On that note, another BRB, but like a much like shorter one this time. My brain wanted to say smaller for some reason. I just gotta take my dishes upstairs and put milk in the fridge. So bear with me.